Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I pray that you are well. I am Brittany Corchet, and I will not be before you long. Just wanted to come on really quick, make a quick video, just share some things, and encourage some people. First and foremost, let me just put this disclaimer out there. I am by no means a medical doctor, nor am I a nutritionist, dietitian, anything of the such. I am just a woman who happens to be a mother, a child of God, who has a passion to share with other people wisdom that can definitely improve their health and also improve their overall physical appearance and beauty. That being said, let me just get into the reason I am here today. So, I'm not sure if you guys caught my previous video about the importance of water. Now, I just wanted to expound on that a bit because it's something that is so overlooked. I mean, people downplay the importance of water all the time, and they don't realize that it's so critical, it's so necessary, not just for hydration, but just overall refunctioning and replenishing of your body from the inside out. And from a beauty perspective, because by trade I am a licensed cosmetologist, and one of the things that I see in a lot of people, and I can tell that they're not getting the right amount of water, would be dry scalp or brittle and dull hair. And a lot of times when people are not adequately hydrated, their hair, their growth is stunted. And I'm speaking about hair right now because, I mean, hair is a big deal, especially in the amongst the African American woman. How your hair looks says a lot about you. Right now, mine is covered up. I've been in the house working from home, so mine is covered up. Neither here nor there. When we're not getting enough water, our hair growth is not going to be at its optimal performance. It's not going to grow the way that it should because your body is not getting what it needs to actually do what it's supposed to do. On average, it's recommended that we have about a gallon of water a day or half your body weight in ounces. However, you know, whichever is greater. I always say it's better to drink more than drink less, drink more than none at all. And in terms of your skin, your overall skin or your appearance, water causes, it allows your skin to actually be hydrated, or your skin to have that healthy glow about it. I mean, healthy skin has a natural glow. Healthy skin it appears a little bit moist, and it's balanced. It looks supple. It looks full. It doesn't look like it's dull. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't look ashy. It doesn't take a whole lot for healthy skin to be nourished. And nourishment doesn't come from the outside. A lot of times people feel like, oh, I'm just going to put on this top of the line lotion and that's going to do the trick. But in actuality, that's not. That's just putting a Band-Aid on something. That's like somebody with a cut putting a Band-Aid on it. That's not really going to solve the underlying problem. The underlying problem starts from within. If you're not hydrated, you're going to see it on the outside. Number 3, if you're taking notes, inadequate amount of water also affects the skin in terms of blemishes and outbreaks and things of that such. When you're not getting the right intake or you're not putting the right things in, it's going to show outwardly, and you'll notice a buildup of dirt and bacteria. You might have a lot of breakouts, or you might have what's known as blackheads, or the medical term for it is comedones, or you might have whiteheads, which is milia. And a lot of that is due to either not washing your face properly or exfoliating the dead skin and dirt from your skin cell or from your pores. And here's the thing, guys. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't use washcloths, or I don't use this, or I don't use that." It's important to exfoliate. And it's important to exfoliate because our body, our skin, it sheds skin cells. Our skin replenishes itself and it sheds the skin cells. Now, if you're not exfoliating those skin cells, then they're just building up. And a lot of times that'll lead to cysts and overgrowths of some sort because those skin cells have nowhere to go. And I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Dr. Pimple Popper. Huge fan, by the way. I don't know why, but I am a fan of that show. And one of the things that I've learned is that cysts, no matter what the kind, I mean, it might be a pilar cyst or I forget the other name. I'm not a dermatologist, but basically it's a collection of skin cells and a collection of dirt and, just things that your body naturally sheds. So getting back to the whole topic of water and hydration, if you're not hydrating and you're not putting in the replenishment, then your body's not going to do what it needs to do first and foremost, and your skin is not going to do what it needs to do as well. Your skin is the largest organ of your body. So if your skin is not getting hydration, your skin is not being nourished, and again, nourishment starts from the inside. So if your skin is dull, dry, and it's cracked, and we're coming up on the winter months, guys, so it's important. It is like critical now more than ever to start hydrating and start moisturizing your skin. And thirdly, I've already said thirdly. So fourth thing, on the subject of water. So again, water is good the inside out. I talked about hair. Hair was number one. I talked about our skin, and I made 2 points about the skin. First off, the how your skin appears healthy when you're hydrated, and thirdly, how if you're not hydrated and you're not exfoliating, you'll see a buildup of blackheads or breakouts and things of that such. Number 4, and this is all from a beauty perspective, beauty standpoint. When you're not hydrated, when you're not hydrating, and by hydrating, I mean getting water, your water intake may be off. It affects not just the skin that you can see. I mean, it causes your skin to be hardened. A lot of times we have calluses on the inside of our hands and on the bottom of our feet. If you're not hydrating and you're not exfoliating there, you're going to see that. You're going to feel that. And you can exfoliate by simple means. You can make yourself a sugar scrub with a couple ingredients, sugar and oil, fragrance oil, however you want to mix it up. You can make your own exfoliator, or you can get an exfoliator cloth from your local retail store. I'm not going to name a certain store because, whatever. But wherever you shop, whether it be Target, Walmart, ShopRite, whatever, they have a beauty section. You can get you an exfoliator cloth. They have them for your whole body. They have the little pads for just your face. However you want to do it, you can. And then lastly, hydration also affects the moisture in your eyes. Who knew? So if you're not hydrating, your eye, your tear ducts, and everything associated with the eyes are not being lubricated. Guys, our bodies are one meticulously, strategically designed system. And water is one of the key elements or however you want to word it. Water is one of the most major components in the functioning of our bodies the proper way. That amongst a few other important things. But water is key. Water is life-giving. Water is revitalizing. And the kind of water that you drink is also a major importance, because everything has a pH level. And pH means potential hydrogen. A lot of times people hear about this in science class, or I actually first heard about a pH scale when I was in cosmetology school years ago. And it applies to so much more than just science and hair and makeup and beauty. A potential hydrogen level applies to everything. Everything has a pH level, down to your hair, down to the water you drink, or the soap you put on your body, the lotions, your food. Everything has a pH level. And here's the thing, guys. Our bodies were designed to be slightly alkaline, more alkaline than acidic. Now, this pH scale goes from 1 to 14, 7 being neutral. And when we're not getting the nutrients that we need from our water or from our foods, our bodies are out of whack. So when we're considering the kind of waters that we should drink, we should look for alkalized water. If you can't find alkalized water, or it's a little too expensive for you, or whatever the case, you can alkalize your water yourself by adding a few lemon or lime wedges. And the funny thing about that is, most people think, okay, lemon and lime, that's acidic. That doesn't make sense. You just said alkalize. It should be alkaline and not acidic. I know. The funny thing about it is, the lemon and lime, when you add it to water, it kind of mimics the acid in your stomach. And I don't know if you guys remember, there's this whole premise of the acids kind of canceling each other out. It's weird. It's like a scientific thing. But what happens is that lemon and that lime actually creates an alkaline state. It creates alkalinity in your water, causing your internals, your body on the inside, to reap the benefits from the alkalized water. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up yourself, Google it, however you want to do it. But yeah, that is a simple trick or a hack, whatever you want to call it, to alkalize your water. And when we're not alkalized, when we're not getting alkalinity in the foods that we're eating, our bodies try avidly to alkalize itself and balance itself. And it'll do this by pulling minerals from your mouth, because your mouth is always slightly more alkaline than the other parts of your body, just because that's the opening, the gateway. That's the starting point to your digestive system. So your body will pull from that. And if it can't get anything from anywhere else in your body, eventually your body will pull from your bones, just so that your body has what it needs to keep your internals, your bloodstream, your entire system in a state of homeostasis. And all of that, it's kind of wreaking havoc on itself, if that makes sense. So getting back to my initial point, guys, drink your water. Drink as much water as you can a day. If you don't like the way water tastes, add a couple pieces of fruit, because water not only helps you externally, but in a major way helps you internally. And what you see on the outside begins on the inside. If you're not taking care of the inside, the outside suffers. And a lot of times you don't see what's going on the inside until it's really, really bad. And then on the outside it shows. So just a health perspective from it all. Water revitalizes your cells. flushes out toxins, and it helps your nails grow. It helps your skin to stay soft so that you can easily exfoliate. Water flushes out your kidneys. It's just water itself is a detoxifier. Seriously, it is like the cheapest way to detox your body. You could just go on a fast and have water only, and that would replenish you. That would flush out a lot of toxins. I mean, medical doctors recommend people do it a lot more than people realize. I mean, that's something that the medical world, they talk about, that intermittent fast with just water, because water is elemental. It's so critical. It is so critical, guys. I mean, juice and soda, okay, the pop, all of that, yeah, cool, whatever, in moderation. However, none of that is really going to sustain you the way that water will. Water is the bomb, guys. And on that note, I am out of here. I said I would not be before you long, so I am out of here. I hope the rest of your day is awesome, and that God would richly bless you, bless your family, and keep you all safe. Keep yourself safe too. Apply wisdom, use wisdom. If you have to wear a mask, wear your mask. Wash your hands. Use some hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. Don't go out in public and be parlaying and kicking it like COVID's still not running rampant. Use wisdom in whatever you do. Wisdom is the bomb. But yeah, guys, I love you, and I will chat with you soon. Peace out.